Hey there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on with December 2021 with regards to your cards. And I do not appear on screen for my monthly tarot just because I do use more cards and people like to see the cards, and so that's the way it's going to be. But you can see me in all of my other videos, including your monthly astrology, so there you go. Don't forget, if you're watching your rising sign here, you are going to be getting a lot more clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign is showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com. I do also have weekly tarot card forecasts available for YouTube member supporters, as well as Patreon supporters, and so you can follow the links below for more info there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and engagement helps this channel out a lot. So this month, your big spiritual theme is the Seven of Wands upright. And this is going to be a month of a lot of turnarounds, but I'm not going to lie. As advantageous and as power heavy this card is, you are going to be finding that there are going to be a lot of climaxes along the way, because this is a month where you are getting a chance to turn a lot of tides, especially when it comes to overcoming a lot of resistance to transitions or to moves or to big breaks you have been trying to substantiate or materialize in recent history. With the Seven of Wands, you are going to find that you are rising to a space of pretty strong prominence as far as the social influence sphere goes, however that is going to apply in your life, your community, work, friends, family. But you are also overturning a lot of really oppressive and really negative trends. And this could be a month where you are starting to rise through the ranks, rise to a certain level of power in all areas of your life. It's just going to be important for you to understand that there is a right way to win. There is a right way to lay down the law, and that there is a right way to go about undoing a lot of bad that may have happened in recent or less recent history. And you will emerge victorious, but it's what you are left with and the spoils. That depends on how you go about taking care of business. When we get on to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Nine of Swords upright and the Six of Swords upright. And it does look like work, as it relates to anything, even relating to practical or material circumstances, such as, home and family life, the living situation. The Nine of Swords is indicating this is going to be an incredibly stressful month, because not for any kind of lack or loss, but ultimately due to inundation, due to heavy volume, due to things going into a space of excess. What I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords, you may be finding that something has gone wrong as far as maybe the way a project or maybe a client or customer relationship or public relations or reputational situation has come around, and you are going to have to take measures to correct that. Now, this does not mean that it's got to be a negative public relations situation. It doesn't mean you're in a bad way there. It may be that you're just attracting the wrong people. You're no longer liking a lot of the community that your business is drawing in, or you may be finding that you are not really happy with a lot of the work that is coming to you through your own job or through business itself. And this is going to be a time where we have to find a way to alter the course of this situation. I think that you will, because with the Six of Swords upright, I'm also seeing a lot of you breaking away from things that ultimately have been restricting you. They've kind of kept you caught in a circular experience. Now, whether this is going in circles as far as your working conditions are concerned or hitting a glass ceiling in your finances, the Six of Swords is allowing you to bounce. Some of you may find that this is going to be a month where you get a chance to move onward and upward or move to greener pastures. Some of you may be even finding on the home and family front there could be a physical move or departure opportunity for you. The nice thing with the Six of Swords upright is that you are moving to something that is substantially more healthy, more balanced, and rewarding to you as well. Even if this is just an internal transfer or a transition in terms of your schedule, your services you provide, this is something to take seriously and to give earnest consideration because, the slightest tweak could make the biggest difference. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, you do have the Ten of Wands upright and the Six, not the Six, we already said the Six, the Knight of Swords upright. And with the Ten of Wands upright, I am seeing that there is something that you are getting a chance to receive from a friend or from a relative that they cannot manage anymore, or they cannot take on themselves. And so I'm wondering if you're kind of inheriting or getting passed on something that is going to be of enormous value to you. This may come in the form of a gift, or maybe something that you retrieve while you are taking on an errand for this person or for these people. With the Ten of Wands, there is a tremendous amount of movement going on as well in your social world. You may be hearing news of friends moving, family members moving, all about, and directly and indirectly, this does seem to have a positive effect on you. And you may also be the recipient of a generous gift, somebody actually handing off a piece of a personal harvest of theirs. So really good news on that front. With the Knight of Swords, a lot of you are also going to find somebody is stepping up to be your backup this month. A friend or a relative is really coming into a more prominent or consistent space in your life where they are helping you to actually conquer or combat a source of continued arduous or continued dysfunctional behavior. Something that they are helping you fight off is going to be a win for you and a win for them. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I do see this as a very powerful collaborative, and they may also be showing up to give you some kind of support, a boost, or even a shortcut to a goal that you have been trying to attain for yourself. When it comes to your challenges this month, you do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers reversed. Now, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, I'm honestly seeing this as your biggest challenge this month being a need for simplification. Obviously, with the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands, we're dealing with situations that have gotten out of control, that have gotten away from us, or are no longer worth the effort it takes to maintain. And we are going out of our way this month to set things right. Well, with the Two of Pentacles reversed, simplifying as well as even a bit of downsizing is what you are challenged to do. However, this could prove to be a challenge if you are, of course, encountering resistance from other people, or maybe you are in a situation where you yourself have to come to terms with the fact that certain things are not necessarily retrievable, redeemable, or worth it in the long run. With the Two of Pentacles reversed, you got to be careful not to inundate yourself or stay committed to the wrong thing. In fact, with the Lover's card reversed, severing yourself from a lot of ties, cords, and attachments that bind is also something you're going to want to focus on this month. Because of the Lover's card reversed, we are in a place where we need to detach. Now, this could be detaching from contracts, detaching from plans, detaching from groups, maybe even individuals. Ultimately, with the Lover's card reversed, there is a need to break away from that which is continuing to siphon from you, or refusing to let go of you, or let you move on with your life, let you go forward. This can be tough, and which is why it's showing up in a challenge position, because it may be a situation where you are going to have to face that maybe the individuals involved, or the project itself, or whatever is happening here is in a state of either denial or aggressive negotiation over something that should be non-negotiable, which is ultimately your release and ability to go forward. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Nine of Cups reversed, as well as the Star card upright. So, with the Nine of Cups reversed, I am seeing a lot of you Leo people getting a chance to sample almost like a day in the life kind of experience with either a partner or maybe even somebody new. When I say a day in the life, I mean getting a chance to have a small episode or a small scenario this month where you can actually live or flesh out the type of relationship or the type of love dynamic or commitment that you have been attempting to fully establish and realize for yourself. This could be something coming through somebody new, or this is something you and a partner finally get a chance to arrive at as some kind of milestone. However, with the Nine of Cups reversed, I am seeing again, it is just a small scenario. It is still just a day in the life. And if we want to keep this, there are going to be some alterations to the way we've been going about this in order to make sure it's something that is a bit more permanent. So it's sort of an incomplete gift. It's 95% of what we want. Again, that's still an A, but it's important to keep in mind that it's not sustainable unless we lean into it and make, of course, necessary adjustments for it. And with the Star card upright, it kind of brings that message on home because it's a chance to really go for a day in the life of a perfect, ideal relationship scenario. But we may not be able to have it all at once this month. We may have to have a little bit now and a lot of it later. And in order to get that going, we want to, of course, be patient and be diligent and stay constructive with each other. Even new relationship opportunities are going to carry that sort of Twitter-pated, very strong, very electric feel. And it can be tempting to go too fierce, too fast, or to try and rush things ahead prematurely because of the elation. Even for those of you who are currently coupled, be careful not to overspend or to rush something to a forced fruition just because we both feel it good. This is going to be a time where we sample this so we can perfect it and then, maybe bring this into greater substantiation as we get into January, February. So that's what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.